There's this phase in recovery that nobody really talks about. You're not constantly panicking anymore. You're not spiraling out of control, but you don't feel normal either. You still feel off. And these days, you don't know whether to tell if they're good or bad, but you're leaning towards that you're regressing. If you're in this in between, then this video is specifically for you. This phase, it doesn't feel like anxiety used to. There might not be intense fear, racing thoughts, or constant panic. Instead, it actually feels more subtle than that. You might feel disconnected, flat, these random off days for no particular reason. You're foggy. You're just not fully present. You don't feel normal. Calm one moment, then you're full of doubt the next. Nothing feels urgent anymore. It's this big disconnect, and you just don't know if you're going in the right path or not. Nothing feels how it should. And this is that phase that causes so much confusion, where people think that they are regressing because in a recovery journey, you expect this recovery, this improvement to happen every single day. But that's not what you're getting. Here's the part that nobody explains. Your nervous system, it learned how to survive through fear. For a long time, fear was familiar. Scanning was familiar. Checking for any possible threats, this was familiar. So think about it. When things actually start to calm down, it doesn't fully provide the trust that your brain needs. Instead, since calm is unfamiliar, your brain starts to check again. It starts to scan again. It doesn't necessarily mean that something is wrong or that there's an actual threat. It just means that it's unfamiliar and it has to learn it again. You see, recalibration, it must feel uncertain before it feels stable. This is where most people get stuck. They start thinking, if I was healing, I should be feeling better every day. I should be past this. If they get these symptoms again, then something must be wrong. But that's not how recovery works. And this is the thing that you must understand. Recovery, it doesn't feel linear. It never is. It doesn't feel dramatic. It's boring. It's uncertain. It's quiet. And uncertainty without panic, it often gets mistaken for regression, for not being where you're supposed to be. But this is a sign that your nervous system, it's no longer stuck on fight or flight. It's no longer relying on this fear-based narrative to carry on about your life. It's learning how to exist without this fear. For me, the biggest shift, it didn't come or didn't happen when the symptoms disappeared. It happened when I stopped asking myself how I felt every single fucking day. I let go. I stopped checking. I stopped measuring progress. This, guys, this was key. I stopped needing validation and proof that I was healing, that I was coming out on top. I just let go. And this is where it slowly started to click for me. Not overnight, not dramatically, not linear, but rather it felt less urgent. It felt more quiet. It felt calm and peace. Honestly, it wasn't what I expected at all. Come to think about it. But that is when life, it started coming back to me. This phase, it isn't about doing more, but rather reacting less. You don't need to fix every sensation. You don't need to analyze every thought. You don't need to figure out what every day means. Let days pass by without the need of evaluating them. Let sensations exist without responding to them. Your job here, it's plain and simple. Live your life and let your nervous system catch up, because it will. This, my friends, is how safety is relearned. If you're in this phase, you're not stuck. You're not broken. You're not going backwards. You're not missing something. You're in the part of recovery where fear is no longer running the show, but your system, it hasn't fully trusted that yet. It feels completely new and unfamiliar now, and that's okay. If this has resonated with you, then you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Give yourself credit where credit is due. I know you have been putting in the time and the work. If this helped you, feel free to stick around. This channel, it's about making recovery much more manageable and feel less confusing.